Okay, sorry for the coughing and stuff like that. I was smoking during all of this. I was at the Fort of the Damned. I've noticed that all the lanterns were already lit when I got there. I had just went straight there after I noticed the Reapers that were on when I first logged in. So I was hoping that I could maybe set some bait or something over there, but I lucked out and the lights were already active. I don't know if they did it or not, or someone else did it, but the lights were already active. So I was going to go back to the outpost, and I got a chill skull, and I took it back and I activated it. Then I jumped into my tucking spot, my stealth camping next to a rock in the game spot, and then I blanked screened. Like, as soon as I got wedged into the rocks, I black screened, and I spawned back at the outpost, underneath the outpost. So then I hopped back on my boat, and I head back for the Fort of the Damned. And that's where it got pretty fun. I didn't know who'd already be there by now, but I'm pretty sure that whoever was there was gonna start the fort battles and get it all good, and maybe through a wave, even maybe a wave or two. But the first person that showed up was a solo slooper. So then the brig Reapers that I noticed on the map when I first logged in eventually came by and took out the solo slooper, and then took down the fort, and they won the loot for that day. And I won the test, because I was basically just doing the test to see if I start the fort and then tuck on the fort and stay alive till the end of the fort, will I get the achievement for completing the fort? And the answer is yes. The quick answer is yes. You can stealth camp the Fort of the Damned and get the completion for the fort. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to run some more tests to see if I can do it without even starting the fort or touching the fort, just being on the fort tucking. That's it. Maybe I'll get a completion for that. But that's the next test. But for that, I need to find some fort that's already active, It's easier to activate the fort and then wait for someone to come by and finish it than it is to server hop sometimes, because I just like to stay on one server and get a feel for it, and the people that are sailing in it, because there's only 5 boats per server. So this is me eating my pork so that I can get a little overheal. And as long as I have overheal, I know I can last a little longer in case there's mermaids or sharks or anything trying to get a little too close to me while I'm tucking in the waters on the rocks. But basically also in case I'm found and I want to hop away a little bit or tuck or somewhere else, in case they find me and try to shoot me a couple times before I die, I get to get a couple feet maybe. Basically, that wasn't fully cooked, that pork, so I'm puking everywhere now. Tucking in this game is a lot like stealth camping. Stealth camping, if you don't know what it is camping somewhere where you don't normally camp and shouldn't camp, really. Technically, it's not supposed to be camping there. But then you camp there without anybody noticing you or finding you, so that way the entire night you're basically just camping there. It's fun to stealth camp in real life. That's what I do in real life when I can, as much as possible. And then, but if you like stealth camping, then you should go to YouTube and put in hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance, and you'll find a bunch of people who also like stealth camping and other camping related topics and other topics as well, because each person in the Stealth Camping Alliance is in fact a person, and people have multiple hobbies and interests. So if you like someone for their stealth camping and you start to watch their videos, and then you start to figure out you also like them for their personality, hit a subscribe, hit a notification bell so you know when the next video that they're going to make will come out. I can shout out quite a few Stealth Camping Alliance people right now, even. If you just want me to, I will. There's Weed in the Bush. There's sorry, I smoked, There's Hidden Hammock. There's Backyard Hiker. There's the Canadian Beaver. Follow your nose. The Canadian Beaver will take you to an adventure. Nicholas Dirt. There's Bank Beaters Outdoors. There's an Outdoor Ting. There's also Day Tripper. There's Camping in Plain Sight. There's Basic Stealth Camping. There's Chris W. Outdoors. Cosmic Camper 555. Hi Hazel. She was the first female in the entire Camping Alliance. We got Shadow Camper. You might know him. He's somewhat connected with Weed in the Bush. We got, I just want to name off some more if I could find it. We got Steve the Transit Camper, of course. He has that badass van that he camps in a lot. We got Naren the Bearded Alien. Yeah. We got Uncle Hugh and Uncle Hugh's Adventures. You know, I love him. He's my red green. This is me coming up on the fort again. I'm looking to see if there's any ships there. I noticed that there's a single sloop on the right, so I start to angle my boat to the left. That way I could jump off on the opposite side of the island of them. Speaking of the opposites of normal, find some more stealth camping at the Buzz Brothers Outdoor Adventures. You can find some more stealth camping at Random Adventures 2.0. You can find some more stealth camping adventures at Camp Like a Bean. Adventures with Grumpy Jim. Survival Sam. Truesdale TV. Yoast. Texas Stealth Camper. Simple Outdoors. The list keeps going. I'm telling you, I could sit here and name them all off for you, but it'd be easier if you just go ahead and put in hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance, because these people are stealth camping in real life. I'm stealth camping in a video game right now. That's what this video is about. Stealth camping in a video game called Sea of Thieves. It's not real life, but it's a fun game where you get to be a pirate. Arr! You know who else is fun? Uncle Dubs. Smith Media Outdoors. Southern Alberta Distractions. Lisa's Day Off. Out and About. These are all channels that you should be looking up so you can find some more people who are stealthing. These people are masters of stealth in real life. We go stealth camping, and I go tucking in this game, which is basically kind of the same thing, you know. I'm supposed to stay in a spot, and I'm not supposed to get seen. Otherwise, I'll get killed probably most of the time in this game. In real life, you get, like, ran off or maybe even arrested. You never know situations. We got Squib. That's SQWIB. His channel is on the hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance on YouTube. We got Blot Outdoor Show. That's another channel you need to be checking out. What's That Guy Doing? Well, you'll never know until you go to What's That Guy's Doing channel. Camping with Brian. You know you want to go camping with Brian. Not you, kitty. Movement Drifter. Tommy's in Australia. You know Tommy's in Australia, and he's got those great scenes, just like all kinds of stuff. He did a stealth camp next to the Opera House, the Sydney Opera House. Shh. Hush, kitty, kitty. That's my cat, Cece. Let's see. We also got Dick in the Dirt. I'm now approaching this island, and I'm hoping that I don't black screen as I get into my spot. I'm going to stay here for a second to see, so I can get a look around. But I won't be able to stay here long because a mermaid comes, a siren comes and tries to attack me and kill me, so I have to move. And so I go further in towards my actual tucking spot. But for now, I'm just trying to get a look around to see if there's any sails in the horizon. Shh. Come here. Let me see you. Come here, girl. And then you always got to keep an eye out for sails in this game. You got to keep a rubber neck. Whiskey Adventures, he knows about looking around, because he could go stealth camping. And you know, anybody who would go stealth camping in real life is always looking around. We're always making sure nothing's going down. You know, like Dingo Doggy Down Under? He's going down, but he's going down under. How about, you know, we go to the Maltese Falcon Stealth Camper. Maltese Falcon Stealth Camper is a badass name, in my opinion. You know, I like that one. You should check that one out. What's wrong with the stealth camping? Nothing. I just can't get to it right now because of my health, and then my wife has been bad health lately, but she's back into like getting to work, and I'm getting better, so I'm going out here soon. But for now, I'm camping behind this rock. This rock is where I get to be for now. And I don't want to talk too much through this. I wanted you to be able to hear the ASMR, the sounds of everything that went down. It was pretty good. The sloop got killed by the brig. He was jumping over my rock a couple times. It was all pretty fun. I even got to see a little bit of the action. They shot him right over there on the other side of that rock to the left. It was pretty good. I just didn't have a great view, you know, not a great view. I need to find a better tucking spot where I can't get blown up by kegs, can't get killed or attracting the skeleton mobs, and where, you know, I won't be seen. And that way I can get a good view of everything as the cameraman. Apologize for the coughing, I really do. Like, my microphone didn't pick up my voice at all, but it picked up the coughing. I mean, you can barely hear my voice, but you can hear the coughing great. I'm using Logitech 533, you know, like... Anyway, I'm using headphones, the microphone's right next to my mouth. There's no reason why it didn't pick up my voice. I guess it was something to do with how I got OBS running through something. Maybe it was because my voice mod wasn't on. I usually run it through a voice mod. I'm not sure exactly. So right now I'm running this directly through my snowball, and it should be pretty clear, a little too clear, like you can hear my cat and stuff and everything else in the background. So I'm just trying to like cut this down. I'm going to apologize now again for all the coughing, and I'm going to take you into the actual game audio. Here you go.